Welcome to the PokeBeats broadcast, happening every Saturday live from Chicago, Illinois. I'm Alexander, the founder of this PokeBeats Sports, or you can call me Alex, and we have our sports guru, Adam. Say hi.
Hello, hello.
Okay, so let's get this show on the road. So, for college sports, for college teams, for football or whatever, Northwestern beat Michigan State 23-20.
That was a gut wrenching defeat for Michigan State because they needed this win to move up in the bowl standings. But Northwestern held their ground and they played smart football. As a matter of fact, the Spartans had threw a few interceptions and had chances to take the lead, but Northwestern pulled it off, and it was a great victory. For me, being a Northwestern fan, I was so happy. This might move them up in the rankings.
Okay, and also today, the Cary-Grove Trojans beat the Lake Forest Scouts. The score was 35-21.
Correction, it was the final score was 42-21.
Yeah, 42-21. I wasn't paying attention to the final scores. Um, Anyways, Kyle Norberg made two touchdowns today, which was actually pretty good. Was it two?
Yeah, he made two touchdowns. Ryan Mahoney scored two touchdowns, and Quinn Baker scored one touchdown. It was a very decisive defeat for the Lake Forest Scouts. Unlike last week, there was a lot of press talking about Lake Forest's defense, but it just never showed up today. The first possession of Lake Forest, they scored a touchdown, but once Cary-Grove got the ball back, they kept on scoring. I think during the second half, they scored on four of their five possessions, which doesn't tell you that Lake Forest has good defense. And the only reason why they didn't score on their fifth possession is because it was towards the end of the half. So it was a pretty decisive victory. Everybody's celebrating, and we're looking forward to Champaign.
Okay, so what else is there to talk about? Okay, so the Bears are playing who on Monday?
They're playing San Francisco 49ers on Monday. As much as I'm a Bears fan, um, uh, Jay Cutler's been injured, and
He got a concussion.
he got a concussion, and their San Francisco's starting quarterback Alex Smith has also gotten a concussion, but the doctors released him and said that there's nothing more wrong. So I think the Bears are going to really have a tough game against them, and it is at San Francisco, and I've heard that they're favored by San Francisco. That is favored by 8 points. So I thought that was pretty surprising. But with Cutler injured, you could probably tack on another 1 or 2 points to that difference. So as much as I'm a Bears fan and I want them to win, I think San Francisco's got all the tools to beat them.
The the Oregon versus Stanford game is currently going on. It's still 0-0 with 11 minutes on the clock. Oregon in second place of college football and Stanford number 13. Um, as a matter of fact, Apple founder and CEO Steve Jobs went to Stanford University, and I know it's been a year later since this happened, but Steve Jobs will be in loving memory to all those who own any Apple products or who love Apple products.
I agree. We're doing this off of an Apple product,
The
and
iPhone 3GS.
correct. And
As old as that is, I'm not upgrading until December to an iPhone 4. I know that's still pretty old, but it's just a pass down from my mother.
well, every time you see an Apple product, you should think about him. But I think Oregon's got too many weapons to beat Stanford. but I think it'll be a little bit closer than most of the analysts predict. So we'll just have to see. It's still in the beginning. It's 0-0, and it's only 10 minutes left in the first quarter. So
10 minutes, 15 seconds.
yeah, and Stanford will get the ball back.
Okay, so I understand that this was a week ago, but I forgot some things from the game last week. The Trojans versus Crystal Lake Central Tigers. Now, after the game, I noticed that Cal Norberg was wearing a his helmet still when he was trying to five every fan. I'm guessing he's either um, he doesn't want to show his fans that he's sweating so much, or that it's like a paper bag, or it's like the paper or bag equivalent as when when your college team is losing. And I also saw the Crystal Lake Central Tigers. Four of them were down to their knees, almost about to cry. Grown men crying. Can't you guys believe that? I kind of feel bad for them, even though I'm a Trojans fan, but it is really sad because this is the first time they've made it this far to the quarterfinals for their 103-year school life or whatever. Cary-Grove has won a couple of championships, and it was a school for 51 years. So
And I agree with that. Some people think they take for granted that their teams are always going to be number one, like the Michigan Wolverines or the Ohio State Buckeyes. But you gotta realize that there's only one winner out of the whole brackets. So then that means the rest are losers, which I don't agree with. But as long as you make the playoffs, I think you're one of the elite, and you should have nothing ashamed about it.
okay, let's see what else is there to say about. Do you have anything to say?
I think I'm good. I think I'm good today.
Okay.
Too much football one day.
Yeah, but isn't that what we usually talk about in these broadcasts? Football.
Yeah. Well, we went over 3 games already, so and there's still more games going on. So there's always a whole lot to say.
Trojans' record is 13-0. If they win the championships, it will be 14-0, or if they lose, 13-1. Now the game was 9-3, or no, 9-4. Before it was 9-3. But after the Crystal Lake Central versus Trojans game last week, their record was 9-3. And it's kind of it's kind of sad seeing that that they. I mean, I'm partially Tigers fan. If you want to kick me on the head, then or kick me in the butt, then sure. But I'm honestly part Tigers fan. They're actually my third favorite high school team. Prairie Ridge Wolves being at second. It. I mean, the reason why I would put them at number 3 is because the first high school games. The first high school game that I've ever been to was a Tigers game, and the first Trojans game that I've been to was when they were playing the Tigers at Crystal Lake Central. So yeah, and it's really sad seeing the Tigers make it this far but flunk it. But at the same time, I have to worry about the Trojans winning it all. So I have to worry about the Trojans because what if they can't win it all, you know? So that's
We'll see. We'll see this next weekend. They're in the driver's seat right now, the Cary-Grove Trojans, but we'll see who their opponent is after tonight, and we can probably assess better, you know, if a victory is easy or not. But Any championship is it's not going to be easy. They came there for a reason, and it's because they won all their games during the playoffs. So you can't count them out. But we'll see what happens. They'll be next weekend.
The opponent for next weekend will be determined um on who wins the game tonight. It's either going to be Crete, Monet or Moni, or Ottawa and and
Ottawa.
Ottawa, and the game is currently going on now. It'll be on the McHenry County Sports website. Or wait, will it be on the McHenry County Sports website?
Probably not until tomorrow morning.
What do you mean? No, I mean like the live stream.
Live stream, I don't think. I really don't know. I don't think it'll be on the McHenry County because it only serves the people in McHenry County. And Cremoni is down on the south side of the city, and Ottawa is somewhere in central Illinois. So hopefully they found a neutral site because I don't think the coaches want to travel hundreds of miles for a football game. But,
Okay. So I guess that's pretty much it. Happy Thanksgiving or happy early Thanksgiving to you all. And we will meet you guys back maybe next week if we can make a broadcast. But if we can, it's probably not going to be until Sunday. For various reasons, we're not going to say, but it's probably going to be on Sunday. So
happy Thanksgiving to you all too. Hope you eat a lot of turkey.
anyways, this has been a PokeBeats broadcast, and I will see you guys next week. Oh, stay tuned for more vlogs and Let's Plays on my other channels, and also the VGM of the week, which is going to be uploaded next week. So yeah, bye.